What up, guys? I'm not in my truck. I'm at the Mojave National Preserve. I really wanted to drive my semi through this, but no commercial vehicle traffic is allowed. But I'm out here wandering around in the desert because I'm just exploring. And they had a lot of rain through here this last couple months. And so a lot of the desert, there's been ruts dug into the ground. And I'm out here wandering around, and when the ruts get deep enough, the sand gets black. Kind of interesting. California historically has had a lot of gold. And if I remember right, black sand is generally an indicator for gold deposits. So pretty interesting that the sand, once the water erodes it down deep enough, turns black. It's something fun. Since I'm not one of them freight haulers and I'm bound by ELDs, I kind of get to stop and explore every now and then and find new stuff. See what else I can find. I try to find some cool rocks for the kids every now and then. They love that stuff. Let's keep looking around. Found an old green wine bottle, still has the cork in it. I think we should break it. No break. Wine bottles are pretty tough. Crush it with a rock. That was satisfying. Gotta be some more stuff the further out I get. Kinda hoping I'll find like a scorpion or something. I got a ticket once a few years ago from a city cop because I was driving on some back road, and she accused me of bypassing the scale, but really I was just curious. Went to court, I lost it, but I remember the prosecutor telling me, I don't know any truck drivers that just drive wherever they want. I'm like thinking to myself, I know lots of truck drivers that drive wherever they want. It's kind of the job. You just drive wherever you want. Found some more of that black sand. It's about a 5-foot drop right here, where this is a low valley from all the flash floods. All the sand gets real dark and black once you get down here to this level. I know some of you will find that interesting. I have a really broad, diverse audience. It's pretty cool. You guys are interested in a lot of stuff. So I'm sure some of you will find all of this interesting. All the black sand and just me walking around in the desert. I really wanted to find some cactus, but check this plant out. I think it's just a weed, really. Everything's green in the desert this time of year. I'm wearing a hoodie. It's about 60 degrees, but the wind is pretty cool. So I don't think any of the rattlesnakes will be out yet. But there is just garbage everywhere. Old Bud Light cans. This is an old one. Look at that. That's an old Budweiser can. It's amazing. Doesn't matter where you go in California, there's just fucking garbage everywhere. Just a big floodplain I'm walking around in. There's a bird over there. We'll go see if we can see it. The closer I get, the further away it flies. All the truck drivers on the interstate are probably like, what the fuck is that cow trucker doing? Buddy, I'm doing what you don't get to do. Exploring all the places we drive to. I don't have anybody beating down on me. Kind of nice. Let's see. That was a little outcrop of rocks over there. We're gonna go check it out. Kind of cool. Be real careful. Rocks hold heat, so it's where animals that might bite you would hide. Make sure I don't get bit by anything. Oh, finally some cactus. I was born in Idaho, which is high desert, so I've always had an affinity for the desert. But I went to high school in Georgia, so I get to enjoy the South too. Consider it my home. Can't wait to live there. This cactus right here has some more color to it. It's red. Oh boy, just stepped on something real sharp. Ouch. That went right through my shoes. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. That's why you wear boots out here. I'm just walking around out here in some Converse like a freaking city slicker. Hopefully that cactus ain't poisonous. That's kind of funny. My kids are gonna watch this with their mom and be like, "You idiot!" Oh well. Side of truck driving you never get to see. Sometimes we get to see everything. Yeah, my foot's starting to feel a little funny. Be a little more careful here. Well, nothing cool in the rocks other than cactus. Some big old boulders over here. I like this little area right here, kind of cool. Make sure I don't step on anything sharp again. Cactus will hurt a far lot less than a scorpion or a snake, but can't help myself, I'm curious. I'm a hunter at heart, man. I want to explore. Just can't help myself. A little green right here. Let me pan around. One of my most favorite things in the entire world is when the desert turns green. If you've never been able to see that once in your life, you got to see that. Usually the desert will turn green end of January, beginning of February, or the end of February, depending on the elevation. And it is one of the most beautiful things in the world. You should definitely try to see a desert turning green at least once in your life. You won't regret it. There's some more rocks over there. Let's go look at those. There's a tree for you. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what kind of tree it is. Almost looks like some sort of variation of a palm. Very interesting. Got a little hole right up there, probably for a bird nest. It's definitely a lot taller than me. Probably 7.5, 8 feet at the top. It's the only one out here. Oh, there's another one over there. Yeah, there's not very many of those, so I have no idea what kind of tree that is. Very cool. This is that other outcrop of rock. And no cactus over here. Not that I can see, at least. Haven't even seen any lizards yet either. I realized I said something silly earlier all the truckers on the highway are probably looking over here thinking, what the heck is that cow trucker doing? And then I had to remind myself, they don't look anyways. They probably haven't seen anything further than about 20 feet in front of them. Kind of how that works with those guys. Oh, there's some cactus. Let's go look at that. Make sure I don't step on anything else. I'm just a little bit too late, or too early. I'll probably turn really green here in another month. California's just gonna get a whole bunch of rain out here in just a few weeks. And with that big snowstorm right now on Donner, eventually all that water will make it down here. It's gonna get real green. Oh, here's something cool. That's some quartz crystallization on this rock. I got some more of that over here too. Kind of see it. Very interesting. Before I was a truck driver, I wanted to be a geologist as a kid. But life takes a different turn, doesn't it? The birds are out there. Well, I've wandered around enough out here in the desert. I have no idea if I'm even allowed to be out here. Kind of interesting. Public lands in California are not always public. So I'm gonna get back to the truck. There's also a military bombing range out here, I think, somewhere. I don't want to go wandering across lines I'm not supposed to. Somebody was out here shooting this can. Got to be careful in the desert out west. A lot of stuff is very discreetly owned by people that don't want you around it. I can report no wild burros and no wild cattle. Actually, nothing out here but me and a bunch of litter and some black sand when you get deep enough. All right, see you at the truck. All right, I'm walking back to the truck. We're gonna explore this together. It hasn't rained out here, but it's been really windy, and so there's a lot of trash everywhere. And I found a receipt. So, the receipt's right there. Let's take some guesses. What did they buy? I'm gonna go with fast food or liquor. Oh shit, Denny's. In Kingman. So this is a recent receipt. That's funny. When did you buy this? 3/2/2024. And he bought a double cheeseburger with cheddar, 2 slices of cheddar, onion rings, and he took his cutlery for $18.22. Dude, $14.79 for a double cheeseburger? What is this world coming to? Count me out.